Well, note that I'm starting at 5:44, but it's going to change any minute now. Um, and, well, it didn't change yet. I'm surprised. But anyway, the title of today, there it is. The title of today's video is A Warrior or a Peacemaker. For a while now, I have been preparing my video topics the night before the recording. I did not do that last night, having a very busy day and night yesterday. Instead, I woke up at 5 a.m. with the title going through my mind. It was another question. Do I want to be a warrior or a peacemaker? The more I thought about it, the more I realized that at this time in human evolution, we are being called to both. How can we be a peacemaker in a world driven by lies? In my opinion, we cannot. To be a peacemaker, we must expose the lies that have separated us from our highest and most pristine self, which is the way and what we are created to be. And I need to just make one little change here. Okay, we're done. Save it. Okay. Yeah, I was surprised when I woke up how much clarity was coming to me uh, as oh boy, I have too many things open here. I want to close some of these things so that I don't get too many glitches in the video. But anyway, let me just work on some of this because I noticed that there was a little bit of a pause, uh, of, a little bit ago here, and I don't want there to be breaks in the video if I can avoid it. And I do fight with having memories in the computer serve me properly. Anyway, this was the topic that was on my mind immediately when I woke up this morning. Of course, I woke up a few other times earlier than that, but this time I did not fall back to sleep. I laid there for actually almost a half an hour pondering it before I finally got out of bed and started my day. Oh, it's either raining or the wind is blowing really hard outside, and I just heard it for the first time. So anyway, I want to be a peacemaker. I'd like to help people find a conciliation ground in between differences of opinion, and uh, to allow for the real changes to work from within us and manifest through us in the outer world. That's a process. That's not something that comes easily. We've been well trained in the delays in the video, and I don't know what's causing that. I don't have I don't have
I closed two files that might have been eating memory, but I don't see what's causing the pausing. Anyway, hopefully it will be okay. Uh, we need to we need to expand our consciousness to both recognize that we've been entrapped by lies, by recognizing that our identity is actually a false self. It's not a higher self. It's not a self that wants to create peace. It's a self that thrives on being right, and uh, even when the right is wrong, as it is in our world system. It is being run by people that apparently have no morality, have no ethical standards, have no desire to be for there to be peace. They literally create war, create conflict, and everything in our system, the so-called justice system, does nothing but create conflict. We are born with natural freedom. Freedom is our birthright.
to be free, to be what we're going to be, to manifest what we choose to experience. We're born that way. We're born with that gift. That's an innate gift that is our birthright. But our birthright was stolen from us before we were even aware of what was going on in the world. We were forced into a, a way of life and a way of thinking that was counterproductive to being really free. We were forced into a system of slavery that we weren't even aware we were being forced into. We were just babies and children, and we didn't know. And many of us now, of course, are waking up and we're trying to do our best to come back into our full birthright status and our stature as full human beings, as created by God with unalienable rights and freedoms that are ours by birth, but were stolen by design of not very not very nice people, beings, whatever they are, that created this system of falsehood. They uh, are not high on my recollection and my assessment of goodness. It's malicious, it's evil, it's not right. And I'm trying to right in my life the wrongs that have been part of my life. And as much as I can to be a spokesperson to awaken people to the wrongs that are in our culture and the wrongs that have entrapped us in a system where we are literally slaves. And worse, many people don't even realize their own slavery to the lie, to the system uh, of untruths, the system that leads us not to become the best we can be, but forces us to compromise and become less than what we are called to be. Hopefully, all of these things are becoming more clear, not just to me, but to many, many people. And we are willing to let go of the old and embrace the new. Being a peacemaker right now involves uh, integrating the opposites and accepting and forgiving ourselves for the transgressions and the sins that we've committed and moving forward into wholeness. Just one step at a time, because it is a process. It doesn't happen with the click of a finger. There's not a special miracle cure that fixes it once and for all. It's a process that we have to go through. Salvation is something that takes place over a period of time when we're starting in a position where everything has been distorted, which is the case with all of us as human beings. So I hope the thoughts and the ideas that I've expressed here in this video are meaningful to some of you. To uh, actually, to I would like it to be meaningful to all of us, so that we could rapidly accelerate the changes that are needed and move into the new paradigm of peace and stop being warriors and fighting ourselves and fighting each other all the time. Again, I thank you for listening, and I trust that you will have a beautiful day. And namaste.